So yeah, turning hurdles into opportunities. I wanted to kind of elaborate on that. I used to really have a really crappy outlook on life, and I deep down with somewhere within myself, I believed that life had to be hard, right? So I was always in a survival mode. I didn't know there was any other way to live. I just thought this life was just hard, right? So, and because I always had that negative mindset, that's all that would manifest in my life all on a daily basis, was all the negative, all the struggles, all that would always be manifesting in my life. But today I have a choice. I have a choice how I perceive myself and the world about myself. Um, Life doesn't have to be hard. Life doesn't have to be a struggle. Today, as long as I do my best on a daily basis to keep in a positive headspace, my life is a lot happier, a lot more manageable than having all that negative stuff always in my life manifesting. When I'm out there manifesting all that negative stuff, that's all I was ever getting back. But today that's why I try to stay positive. I try to have that acceptance for others. I try not to judge others. I try not to do all that negative stuff. I do my best on a daily basis to love other people, to accept other people, to be not non-judgmental of other people. But I had to first had to learn how to do that for myself. I had to stop doing all that negative self-talk. I had to stop trying to see the no, when's the next shoe gonna drop, right? That kind of scenario, right? And when I just started to just like let life happen, and roll with the punches, and and realize that what, I do deserve a good life, right? I had to accept that too, because when I first started to make changes for the better in my life, when that positive stuff started to happen, it really made me uncomfortable because it was totally alien to me, right? So I had to accept number one, I had to accept that I did deserve good things in life. I had to accept that I wasn't a bad person. And I have positive attributes within myself. I had to actually identify with those before I could actually start to do a better job at presenting myself out in society with a better outlook on life, right? Like I used to, I use the analogy as I used to have GPS, generally pissed off syndrome. I was always pissed off at the world, or pissed off at myself, or just angry in general, and because of that, that's the kind of stuff I was always putting out into the universe, because I just thought life just was just hard, right? But when I have the mindset of having all those positive attributes within myself, and I practice those, and I practice the things that are suggested to me, that may work a little bit better than what kind of results I was getting before I started to really make those changes within myself for the better, right? And it takes time, and I don't have to be perfect today, and my best isn't always going to be the same from day to day, but I have a lot of positive, healthy coping mechanisms and life skills today that I can incorporate into my daily living. When I find myself doing that negative self-talk, or I start seeing all that crappiness all around myself again, I'm able to see myself a lot quicker while I'm in that, so I can try to do something else to get myself out of that funk and that negative headspace, and get myself back into a positive headspace again. Because I don't like that feeling within myself when I'm just all full of that negativeness and stuff like that, right? I'm used to pretty much now always having a sense of that positiveness within myself. So I don't like that. I don't like that negative feeling, or that knot in my stomach and stuff like that. Like maybe I need to make this right before it gets bigger than it needs to be, right? So yeah. So I don't have to, like I said, it's about making a mountain out of the molehill, pretty much, right? That kind of scenario, and I don't have to. So when it comes to turning hurdles into opportunity, I see a lot of the times now when I'm in active, say, old negative behavior or sometimes even new negative behavior, I can identify with that, and then I can try, and then I find opportunity in that now in my life for more personal growth, right? What can I learn from this situation or event or this feeling within myself, right? Because I need to let myself go through those feelings and let myself feel as well. And that's a big part of the process as well. No, I didn't want to feel before because feel just equaled hurt. So I would just push all those feelings and emotions down within myself and I would just eventually just explode, right? And I would just erupt and just cause havoc and more chaos all around myself again. But that's so, and that's why communication is so important and making sure I'm sharing what's in my brain with anyone so I'm not carrying that alone, right? So I don't have to be in that survival mode. I don't have to see life has to be hard today. I can see life is full of opportunity today. And when I started to see life like that and how there's so much opportunity out there, like I used to self sabotage all the time, and then I'd have an opportunity, a great opportunity in my life to do whatever it was, right? And then I would run away from those opportunities and self sabotage, and then I'd like, what did I do that for? That would have been freaking amazing, right? So for me today, it's so important that I embrace opportunity. I have to make sure that I have to weigh the pros and cons, which is also very important. You know, what's going to be beneficial, what's going to be detrimental. Is this going to be a say a good venture or whatnot, right? So I have to be mindful of all that as well, and that's important, right? But I don't have to go through life thinking life has to be hard. Life is only as hard as I choose it to be. I have that choice today. I have a choice to go out into the world and think life's crap, or I can go out into the world and say, hey, I'm gonna have a really awesome kick-ass day today, right? So, and when I go out there with that positive attitude, then I get a lot of better results, right? And I have a lot more positive opportunities that are presented to me, right? And I have that feeling within myself that it's okay to have those achievements. It's okay to do good. It's okay to have goals, have life goals, right? And I'm not afraid of that today. I used to always be afraid of the future, right? What's the future look like? But I don't have to worry about what the future looks like. All I have to do is what's in front of me right now. I don't have to worry about the future. I can just do no, and I'm getting better about looking at the future. But all I know is I have right now is this moment. I have this moment to do the best I can. So and as long as I keep in that positive headspace and that positive way of thinking, then my life is a lot more happier, a lot more fulfilling, a lot more of all that positiveness, right? So yeah, so if you're new to the community, welcome to the channel. If you've been here for a while, so I'm super grateful. If you're new to the community, welcome home to Scott's Thoughts, or never have to feel alone. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.